All right, I appreciate you guys being here. My name is Mike from The Credit Game. Multiple times a day, I'm doing videos to help you in your wealth strategies, your financial strategies, your credit, and your health, right? So health is wealth. And the way we say it is health and wealth. One of the reasons why I wanted to do a video today is to kind of share with you some things that I've been doing when it comes to health and how much it's made an impact on wealth, because if you don't have your health, you don't have your wealth. So in a few minutes, we're going to talk about some things that I've been doing. But first, I want to talk about, if it is your first time on the channel, if you would, there's a little subscribe button on the side here. If you would click that, guys, I would really appreciate it. If it's, look, maybe you've been with me for a minute, a thumbs up goes a long way because it helps the algorithm with YouTube and allows us to continue to grow the fastest credit channel in the history of credit. And so I would appreciate if you would hit a thumbs up. Don't smash it. Don't break your phone. Just hit the little button over there, push on it, give me the thumbs up. And if it's your first time on the channel, again, please subscribe to the channel, because if I come to you every day and you learn finances, you learn credit, you learn the things that you need to do, you're going to be a much better person. And my job is to get you to be the best version of you that you can be for you and your family. So, we talk a lot about credit, and a lot of people, 147 million people in America, have under a 700 credit score. So my question to you is this: are you one of the people that have under a 700? Because if you are, here's what's happening. Number one, you're lacking. Look at 147 million people have less than a 700 credit score. And it's not your fault. No school, if you can remember a school, please put it in comments that took you through, whether it was middle school, grade school, high school, college, that actually sat down and said, hey, we're going to talk about credit. We're going to do this training on credit. Hasn't happened. So it's not your fault. Maybe you grew up in a family like me where I didn't have credit mentors. My parents weren't the best mentors to say, hey, here's what you do here. Don't make sure you pay all your bills. I mean, yeah, we learned pay your bills when you get a credit card. But most of us learned kind of the hard way. And if you're like anything like me, I was at a 515 credit score. My story is very dark, right? I was broken financially, mentally, spiritually. I didn't have a whole lot, right? And on top of that, I was getting denied for places that said no credit check. And that's bad. And that's when the old saying, the straw that breaks the camel's back. Well, that was me. That was me. And one of the reasons why I created, because a lot of things that are created are when somebody has a dark moment, right? When you're at a 515 and the place says no credit check and you get denied for credit, there's a problem. So I created the credit game for me, because I was in a position where I needed help and I needed mentors, and I need someone to go, hey, this is what you need to do. Because listen, the best investment you'll ever make is in a mentor. And the reason for that is because they've already accumulated the mistakes. And if they can short track your success so you don't have to go through the same mistakes, that is the best investment you'll ever make. It's the investing in you to say, you know what, a mentor, a coach. I don't really like the word mentor too much, but a coach, somebody who's been through it, who's said, look, I was at a 515 today, I'm an 831. Right? I've been through it. I know like the intricate parts along the way, the failures to shortcut you so you don't have to go through those situations. And a lot of times people try to figure out things on themselves. It's the same thing when you're talking about finances or success in business or business growth. If you could invest into having somebody mentor you or coach you to get you here when you're here, you're basically acquiring skills much faster than you would to try to figure it out yourself. And this is why 147 million people have less than a 700 credit score, because they haven't found somebody to help them. It's also the reason why 76% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, because they haven't found somebody that can help them. You see, success leaves clues. And if you want to be somewhere where somebody else has already been, then just close that gap. Find somebody that you can trust. I hope that when it comes to credit and finances and mentorship, I can help you. I've been able to create many, many millionaires and many, 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 many people with over a 781 credit score, which is also called A1 credit. So I've run multiple successful 8-figure businesses, 7-figure businesses, then to 8 figures, and we're going to 9. And if you need help, then you just need to close the gap and say, hey, Mike, look, this is what I want. I want help. And that's the reason why my question for you is this. Why have you not joined or got set up yet with our live event? The Credit Game is putting on a live event, the first ever live event that we're putting on September 10th this year, where we're going to have 40 to 50 people, max, very small, intimate group of people that are literally ready to change their life. And I can tell you that within the first hour of just being around these kind of people and networking, and then having me and my team there to help you, is going to close the gap when it comes to your credit and your finances. Within the first hour, you'll get your money's worth. And I'm doing 100% money back guarantee. If you don't gain literally what you feel is the value within the first hour of you being there, no hard feelings. We'll refund you your money and you can take off. That's how sure I am of the lineup that we have that's going to help you change your life. So look, there's about 7 seats left right now, and that's it. Again, it's a small, intimate group of people. And of the 7 seats, they got to be filled. They will be filled extremely fast. I'm taking care of the hotel. I'm taking care of your food while you're there. I'm taking care of your drinks at the event. I'm taking care of almost everything. All you have to do is get to the event. I'm making it so simple for you to succeed with your credit and your finances that literally I don't know why you haven't joined yet. So this is the gap between where you want to go and where you're at today. And this is how you close the gap, is to be in a physical presence where literally you could be in an environment with other like-minded people and people that are thinking much bigger. You see, when I go to events, I try to close the gap. I go to live events not for the content's good sometimes, but what if you can be in a situation where you're around people that are investing money, that are trying to grow? It's a different mindset. I will put a link inside the description box below, so that way you guys can join there. If you want to call my office, you can do that as well, 904-420-7772 to get a ticket there. It's only a small event. Like I said, it's very intimate. I'm going to be there with you guys on Friday night as a meet and greet. We're going to have a drink together. If you don't drink, we'll have a tea together, or soda. But then also on Saturday, it is going to be jam-packed with helping you in so many areas: wealth, health, finances, credit. I mean, it's going to be a beast. Yeah, we got 7 seats left. So, I mean, I want you to be one of them. If you're listening here and you have not got your seat yet, please make preparation to get your seat so that you can be part. I want to be your mentor. I want to help you. And again, shorten the gap by doing and finding somebody that can help you who is already there. I can only tell you that success leaves clues. One thing I want to share with you as well. This is something that I've been doing. I know that this is a credit channel and a financial, but when you think about your wealth, you need to think about your health. And so I've been working out every day. And one of the things that I took on is I actually went to a place called the Drip Bar. Now, in Jacksonville, Florida, there is one location. Okay, it's about 2 miles from my office, maybe 2 miles from my house. It is called the Drip Bar. And they have different programs where literally you'll sit for about an hour and a half. Sometimes they're an hour and a half. They have a program called the NAD, which is your mitochondrial cells. So like internal. If we can't think and our brain is fogged, then how are you going to be able to create and be successful as a person and also your business? So they have a thing called the NAD, which is basically this clears your mind so you can actually like be super creative and have high energy. They also have a thing called an All-Star Pack. They have another thing for that little flu that came out that basically was a pandemic. You guys know what I'm talking about? They have it's a drip. So literally you get an IV, you sit there with a professional doctor, and what you feel like after is something you don't want to miss. And there's only one location, and I've been going to it for about maybe a month or two. And I can tell you that this is the best thing you can do for your health. With the different compounds, it's the only place that actually does and mixes the compounds right in front of you. They literally mix your compounds right in this little container where everything is done right in front of you. And I can tell you from having the sickness, the COVID, and then working out every day, you guys want to check out the drip bar. It's called the drip bar. Just Google it. Google it. I'm telling you, it is phenomenal when it comes to your health. Second to none. I've done it all. I've done the pills. I've taken the vitamin C's, the zincs, the citrates, the everything for the lower anxiety, for when it comes to having just feeling better. Like, you can't get stuff done when it comes to your business or your even career or your job, your professionalism, if you're feeling foggy, if you're feeling down. So look, I changed a little bit of my diet, and I've been working out about 4 times a week, but this beats all that, because literally you're going in and it is giving you a drip through your blood, and it's not being diluted through like just taking pills. This isn't like taking a pill where, it gets diluted through your acids in your stomach. We're talking about straight intravenous, and the feeling that you get after and for the next literally weeks is unreal. So I wanted to share that with you. A lot of times we have a lot of micronutrient deficiencies, right? So think about like a gas tank. As that gas tank gets low through just normal things that we eat and drink, this is kind of like filling the tank back up for you, where you get this and like you're good for weeks, right? And so I definitely implore you to check it out. Just Google the drip bar. It's only one in Jacksonville. I'm sure they have them in different locations. But if you guys are from Jacksonville, Florida, or you're going to be in the area, or you're at my live event, we're going to be doing cool things. Health is wealth. Without one, you have none. So if your health is bad, I can promise you're not focusing on being creative and having a great career or a business. So I wanted to share that with you, just things that I've been doing, so you can kind of go, okay, cool. How does Mike have so much energy? People go, how do you get so much done in a day? How do you like, you work 10, 12 hours a day? I know I used to work part-time. People are like, I work 8 hours, 10 hours a day. I'm like, that's part-time. Like, I put a lot of hours in, but I've got several businesses, and they're like, how do you get so much done a day? Well, it's because of the things that I'm doing. The drip bar thing has certainly increased my energy and the way that I feel. So I want to share that with you guys. And again, just Google the drip bar and you'll see what I'm talking about. That being said, there's only a few seats left. I want to make sure that I see you at the event. It's a live event, guys. Closer to proximity of where you want to go. It is called Digital Millionaire for a reason. We're going to teach you everything you need to know when it comes to having the best credit score to being a digital millionaire. How would you like to have an opportunity to learn what I did over the last 15 months? What I did over the last 15 months, most people can't do in an entire lifetime. And what I figured out is the process in between. And by the way, I did this through COVID. So I can only imagine what would happen if we didn't go through the pandemic. And that's what I'm going to teach you, the small steps you need. I don't care if you have any techie experience. I don't care if you're a nerd or don't know how to use a computer at all. You come to this event, you will 100x your value in where you're at right now, just because of the things that I'm going to teach you. So I'm kind of unreeling and taking the curtain back and going, here's what I did step by step. In fact, you're going to walk out of there and literally have about 90% of the work done for you already. So I've got a cool thing I'm doing. I'm not revealing everything, but I do want to share with you how important it is for you to have over an 800 credit score. The minute you're over 800 credit score, you're now valued at $100,000. And $100,000 is nothing. I mean, how many guys have $50,000? I mean, you're already broke. If you already got $50,000, you're broke already. So why don't we just make it official and go, okay, hey, here's where I'm at. I understand where I'm at in life. And here's where I want to go. And where you want to go is you got to start thinking bigger. You got to stop thinking about the day-to-day transactional stuff. Let's look at transformational stuff. And transformational stuff is being around people, networks, and then having mentor or a coach, someone like myself that can go, hey, James, here's where you're at. Here's where we're going to go. And here's the steps. Here's the roadmap. Here's the map. Take your blindfolds off and I'm going to show you how to get there. And that's what the live event's going to be. So again, you're going to see a link in the description. Few seats left. When they're gone, they're gone. First ever live event. If you want to call, 904-420-7772. You can talk to one of my reps and they'll get you in the program. You're also going to get a course as well. So if you call in, you'll get a course. If you don't need any of the courses, you're already in my programs, then just click the link inside the description box and you can get in right away. But I can promise you to be the best investment you ever make. In fact, like I said, it's 100% money back guarantee. You can't lose. On top of that, this coming Monday, August 2nd, I'm doing a training, live training. So anybody that gets in, you guys will be invited to a live training. It'll be on a Zoom. It'll actually be on YouTube, not Zoom. And we're going to do 3 hours of training, literally, where I'll be doing this live, where you guys will have an opportunity to kind of see what we're doing, kind of a little bit about the event. I mean, it's going to be massive. And it's this Monday at 1 p.m. So today is Friday. I'm going to time this video. Today is Friday. But August 2nd, which is Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll get emails, and I'll probably do another video on it Monday morning, but we're going to be going live for a few hours. So make sure you are prepared and ready to rock and roll, because it is going to be game changer, the stuff that I'm going to be revealing and training you guys for free on. And then this is going to help you say, you know what? I want to get in the game. I want to help you with so many different areas: health, wealth, finances, credit. This is the kind of thing that literally gets me out of bed every day, is to help people get to that next level in all those areas. Not just, hey, I can help you with your credit, because I can help you in so many more areas than credit. Credit is a massive part, but can you imagine if your health is not in good shape? How are you going to focus on your credit? Can you imagine if your finances are in bad shape? How do you even focus on your credit if your finances are terrible? And so I want to kind of a one-stop shop. And that's what I've been focused on, is making the credit game a one-stop shop, where we can give you an opportunity to literally be at the first live event we've ever done in years, first live event, and the opportunity to be to come see me in person, hang out, have drinks, have dinner, and then do an event live where I can literally have a transformational part of your life to go, okay, here's where you're at, here's where you want to go, and then really fill in that gap. So click the link below, get in. A few seats left. Once they're gone, they're gone. I promise you won't forget this. Number two, if you guys need help with credit or courses, whatever, my team's out there right now. So call them. If you want to get a ticket from them, they'll help you get in a course as well. That's part of my deal. So if you're like, cool, I want to get a ticket, you can get any of my courses as well right now. That will be included. Included today, right now, if you call the sales team, they will actually get you into my educational courses for no additional charge. That'll be for just getting a ticket. Okay, so that's my thanks to you guys and my appreciation for being subscribers. Whether you're not a subscriber and maybe it's your first time watching me, welcome aboard. Get in the game, change your life, and be the best version of you and your family. So click the link or call 904-420-7772. My name is Mike. And remember, health is wealth. Check out the Drip Bar, Jacksonville, Florida. Love you guys. Let's roll.